Uh-oh. Hassan's trying to write the narrative on LSF at the moment. Uh-oh.
Good luck with that, Tuna.
Uh-oh, there he goes.
That's
He's gonna
powerhouse.
He's going to be spending
All right, now
he's gonna be spending the rest of the night on these.
You know what?
No.
Now it's dueling.
No, I'm good on that one.
Why am I reading fucking LSF?
You know why. You know why.
Cretins of all time.
Pull up my tweets, Hasan. I got some bangers of you up
you're
there.
a political commentator and normies are fucking stupid.
Anyway. So he was scared. He was scared because he's done it before.
No, you know, I can get him for a little bit being, I don't know. Ethan fucking destroyed him. I hate to say this, but like,
why do you hate to say that?
Because I thought Hasan would be a better debater, and it makes me sad that the commies' strongest champion is that fucking bad at debating. This was
I actually
embarrassing.
came away from this thinking, and I've like been kind of gravitating towards this feeling over the past several months after being pushed from it, because people were always like making fun of like, oh, don't be a debater, you don't be a debater, and like there are obnoxious ways to be a debater.
Sure.
But I think these types of events, I think they're actually crucial, because for the first time in a long time, Hasan, who has gone unchallenged basically forever because Twitch has made him, their golden
and he
boy.
doesn't talk with it. He doesn't debate with anyone.
And this is what I said about the video essays. I think it's good for video essays occasionally to hop into live comments with people so you can see that like this guy doesn't have any idea about any of the shit he's talking about. And Hasan, I think, got massively exposed. Regardless, even if you thought that Hasan did win by the skin of teeth, even if you thought that Hasan won this convo, it shouldn't have been Hasan winning on split decision. It should have been a fucking blowout.
Yeah.
No offense to Ethan, but this is a guy who does a comedy podcast for whatever versus Hasan who does politics for 12 hours a day.
And he just gets destroyed by Ethan on political knowledge.
He should be able to run circles. He should have like 3 facts for every single random thing that because Ethan, no offense to him, I love him or whatever, on the history stuff, there are plenty of things that you could have said.
He did really fucking well on the history shit.
He did, considering, but
he's not a history guy.
Hasan didn't know anything.
Yeah.
Hasan only had propaganda talking points, which is insane. So I think it's really good. I wish that we had events like this more often, even if I'm not participating or whatever. But like, there's a lot of people who see it. There's a lot of exposing that happens where, okay, maybe Hasan doesn't actually know, because there are going to be a lot of Hasan fans that watch this and sweep and say it's whatever, but there will be a healthy chunk of them that look at it and go, even if they're huge Hasan fans, even if they agree with the pro-Pally narrative, who are going to be like, I don't know why Hasan didn't do anywhere near as well as I expected him to do here. I don't understand what happened.
Definitely the first half of that was especially damning for Hasan, and unfortunately for him, that's the half that most people watch. Like, just with anything, most people don't finish anything. And doing well in the first half, it's the opposite of a boxing match. The first half is everything. Like, if you go at your YouTube statistics and you look at how many people watch a video all the way through, most people only watch the first half. And he fucking dominated. He fucking dominated on that first half of the thing. It was just the only thing I really wish got asked and didn't get asked is I wish that he had asked Hasan, hey, Hasan, I'm curious. If you had advance notice with 100% certainty of the October 7th attacks, you had advance notice a week ahead of time, and you also had the ability to forward that email to someone at the concert so that the concert wouldn't happen, would you have done it? I don't know what he would have said.
I think he would say, yeah, that's an easy one. Because he'll say yes, because it's supposed to be a military attack anyway, so canceling the concert would be good, no?
I don't know. I don't know what he would say because that would go against the narrative of what he...
You should just say, in general, if the attack would have happened in general, if you would have warned Israel.
Oh, yeah, I guess that would... Even taking out the warning the thing, would you have warned Israel if you could have?
Yeah, he wouldn't. No way.
I think he would have. I mean, he's out here fucking...
Would he have warned Israel? No, he wouldn't.
Yeah, oh no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
okay, we're disagreeing. So he
No,
wouldn't
we're
have.
agreeing.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. I was like, oh, shit. Can you explain what Hasan...
Just saying. To every Zionist, I will put this into your stomach. And let me state the obvious. Jew and Zionist is clearly interchangeable to this guy. Okay, but hating Jews doesn't make you a Houthi. Are you a...
Wait.
He's saying that to that young kid, Hasan liked to live in both worlds relating to the young kid, to where he'll say that the kid is so young and mind-fucked by Saudi Arabia and Israel that, of course, he's going to conflate Israelis and Jews because that's just what he does. But then he'll also show a montage, I guess, of the kid saying he doesn't do that. It's just Hasan wants to live in all worlds when it comes to this guy.
He's just so. The thing I didn't get also, I can't. How is he this bad at debating?
Because when we're listening to the debate, we're listening for like a logical line of factual arguments that are deductively building on each other, whereas Hasan just has an ideology and everything has to comport with the ideology, even if that means like bending or twisting the facts.
I feel like he knows like enough facts that he can kind of trump his way through what he's saying.
He doesn't, though, unfortunately. There were more facts he could have known that would have helped him, but he just doesn't, because he's lazy also. But he does everything in service to his ideology, not to any kind of actual historical narrative, so it's easy to just pick enough. Like, he's got to protect a huge audience on Twitch, so.
I looked at Hasan's Twitter, and do you know how many times he mentioned Palestine before October 7th?
Like, in the 10 years on Twitter?
Yeah.
15 times? I don't know.
17 times.
Okay.
Yeah. That's how much he cares about the fucking cause and how much of everything else that he is about it, you know, which is to say nothing. He's a clout demon who's found something that he can do, attach himself to. And the more that the conflict goes on, the better it is for Hasan. I love that Ethan ended that saying, hey, why didn't you endorse Kamala Harris? And fuck me, we have a better quote from Hasan now at the end. Where he said something like, I don't endorse Kamala Harris or something. Just plain and simple, like out there.
It was so weird, though, because he voted for her in California. Why you felt strong enough about Kamala that you voted for in California, but you don't endorse her? That's so, as a political streamer and commentator and pundit, that's so weird. But
it is probably the perfect clips that he's given now to know, to really push as aggressively as possible, especially from Hasan's point of view, where he's like, I don't endorse Kamala Harris. That's beautiful to have. I want to get that. We're going to tie that into there's no difference between Trump and Kamala. And then anytime any of these lib articles are out here trying to do something. Oh, yeah. What's this? What we got here?
OpenAI's move to allow generating Jubilees.
This is the Twitch employee.
Yeah. Images isn't just a cute PR stunt. It is an expression of dominance and the will to reject and refuse democratic values. It is a vulgar display of power. Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Good job. Good one.
Excellent link, Denkus. What's the Bruno one? A blue name would not do us wrong, right?
On top of that, called Jill Stein Harris. And I've also, on top of that, called Jill Stein
you didn't endorse
over
her.
and over and over again. But for some weird reason, despite the fact that I voted live, mind you,
and you didn't
kept
say
lying
who
to your
for.
audience, and you kept lying to your audience.
I said,
and
I
you
think.
kept making it seem as though I didn't even fucking vote, or I urged people not to vote.
This is when he says he votes
for. I said, do
Who
not
did you vote for?
I voted for Kamala Harris. You got problems?
You see how fucking much he was like, fuck, do I do it? Do I say it? Because he knows that so much of his audience is going to be disappointed with the fact that he did that. And also, it's completely unprovable. Like, there's no way to prove who Hasan voted for. He could say he voted for Trump. He could say he voted for Kamala. No one will ever know.
Does anybody have a link real quick to him filling out his ballot, just as a quick thing? Because he didn't tell people to vote for her. He explicitly said he wouldn't tell them who to vote for. So.
Yeah, like this shit needs to be in a compilation. So the meme clip that I always post of Hasan saying he doesn't think Trump and Kamala will be any different. We need him at the ballot saying, I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. And we need this one right here. Well, not this one, but a little bit later, where he says, yeah, I'm not going to endorse Kamala Harris. These are the ones that we need to push down the fucking throats of these fucking, like, the dumbest progressive fucking outfits that keep trying to push this retard. And I don't understand why. They're like, this is the left's Joe Rogan. This motherfucker gets 100,000 views per stream. Like, Joe Rogan gets like 30 million per show that he does. Get the fuck out of here.
Did I forget the president? No, I did not forget the president. I voted for the president. I'm just not telling you who I voted for. I am not going to influence your opinion in any direction unless it is to vote for Trump, in which case I will tell you not to do it.
Like, why would you not just say you're voting for Kamala here?
I
If you're
think
voting for
I
Kamala.
think he's pretty aggressively trying to get people to vote like
third party or something. Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
This is why, by the way, if you were wondering why Ethan said he thought he voted for Jill Stein or something, that's why when you listen to this, it does sound like he voted third party here. Yeah.
If anyone can go and listen, when I say anyone, this is like when you're saying someone call 911 and no one does it. But if anyone tweets at me all these clips we're talking about, so this one right here, the one from the show tonight with Hasan saying that he won't endorse Kamala, anything else that we can find, I think we should put these in a master cut of Hasan being the most anti-democratic motherfucker ever. And the wild part is you have Ethan over here like actively trying to do better shit. Like right now we have the MAGA strip, right? We have, is there like, I think like the Gaza Strip is like flattened. Is that accurate at this point? Like, is there anything
A lot
left?
of blown up shit.
Yeah, it's like done, right? There's like no, like that shit is cooked. No?
It is right now. I mean, they could rebuild it. It's not like
Sure,
it was
they could rebuild
the
it, but
skyscrapers,
it's
pretty
like
fucked right
it's
now,
like fucking Iraq type shit. Like,
yeah. I mean, worse than that, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
worse
Aleppo
than that.
type shit almost. I would say.
and
Maybe, but
he's such a propagandist fuck that instead of voting for the option that could have potentially ended the war in Gaza and saved Palestinian lives, he voted for, well, I wouldn't say he voted. Actually, he did kind of vote. Even though he says he voted for Kamala, I don't believe him. That's the first part. The second thing is his silence also voted for Trump with what he did there. With his inability to do it, his inability to sway his audience towards voting for Kamala is what caused us to have the MAGA strip. And now that's why we're in the fucking shit show that we are in right now.
shaking and crying right now. It's disgusting that you're calling him by that last name. You should be banned on this platform forever. Hashtag justice for Adam. Will you tell us after the election is over? Maybe. Anyway, where is it? Take a photo of it. You know what? I'm gonna take a photo of it, and one day I'll release it to the world.
Ethan should have asked for this.
Where's the
Think of my
photo,
name.
Hassan? I mean, he can.
That
talk
should be
right now.
hashtag where's the photo? Show us.
Yeah, but
Show us. He'll what? He won't Photoshop it. He won't know how to do it. He's fucking retarded.
you can do a really good Photoshops now.
Oh, because of AI?
Yeah.
I use a DSLA guy, but I appreciate the help on the ones they didn't have.
Does he
recommendation
actually
for.
take a
Thank
photo,
you.
though?
Might be
Hasan
cut out.
Ballotgate. Did you see Rogan's endorsement of Donald Trump with Elon Musk? Yeah, I did. Let's just say this influenced my vote greatly. I like that it says your ballot must be returned to postmark by election day and received no later than 7 days after election day. No postage is required. Warning: voting twice in the same state election is a crime. Did you sign and date this return envelope? Did you put your ballot in this envelope? Did you make a mistake on your ballot? Yeah, it doesn't say anything about voting 3 times, so that's cool.
Just saying.
Okay. What other good clips do we have here? Actually, just pull up Ox current feed because this is all gonna be old. All this shit's gonna be fucking old, I'm guessing. Cyver was not keeping up. All right. Ooh. Wait, that was probably on his channel though.
What?
Hasan took off his LARP wearing.
The Palestinian thing?
Oh. Can you imagine if fucking Ethan had like an Israel one across his neck?
They would lose their minds.
They would fucking have lost their shit.
What does it say?
Hassan voted for Kamala.
Disgusting. Nice, cute.
He's already sourcing H3 Snark. Oh man, it was really bad. He's now sourcing Couch from PA directly. Ethan, okay. It's full coat mode in Hasan's stream right now, and Piker is doing what he does best, debating the mirror with chat's help. Okay.
Is actually like
We saw this. Okay.
All right, down. What are you doing? Go down.
Well, that's
Yeah, keep going.
they're just clips from the thing now.
Yeah, but now we get to react to those things.
Oh.
Not this one. Keep going. Oh, fucking Slasher, bro.
Slasher is just a clout dick suck for Hasan, so nothing that he says really
The thing
matters.
is, he's choosing wrong. They don't want you, bro.
Yeah, but he wants to be wanted by them.
1,000 likes. That's what it costs for you to sell it out, dog. At least choose better. Ugh.
Well, if he didn't have a good relationship with Hasan, he'd be fucking blacklisted by anybody. Although he doesn't even, I don't even know, does he write articles on Twitch shit anymore?
I don't know. Ethan gets Hasan to admit that he voted for Kamala Harris. Ethan lets his nuts hang. Bitch made coward.
debate all
and
these
Norm
people instead of
Finkelstein.
you. I have time. Unfortunately, like I said, it's getting late, so I just want to make one last point before we go, which is that always remember, Hasan, that when people criticize me, I watch it on my stream by myself live, unlike a bitch-made coward like yourself who needs someone to hold your hand and make all the excuses in the world to avoid any single criticism, any response. You, my friend, are a coward, and I am the fucking legend that responded to it live with zero hesitation. But you know why? Because I'm not a liar. I don't have to think about the shit that I say and justify it. You lied. That's why you can't do it, because you'll get caught in those lies.
5-hour endeavor made you look good, then congratulations.
You don't think it was good that you don't think that it was a supreme confidence that I responded to it immediately live?
Ethan, it took you 4 months to actually entertain the notion of having a conversation with me. I don't give a fuck about watching YouTube videos. I don't know why you.
His only requirement was that Hasan
Just watch the video first.
Like
yeah.
it's like, hey, let's debate about the video. Okay, well, you watched a video? Like, all Hasan would have to do is say, I watched it. And then they would have talked at any time.
But it's always the constant rewriting of history. Yeah.
Yep, always.
11 hate videos on your channel. 11 hate videos. I've watched 0 about you, Hasan. Do you want to actually discuss who's the coward?
You made the hate videos, dumbass! Your fucking community is the hate community. Why the fuck would you have to watch hate videos or whatever? You are the one who was doing it.
When criticism comes, I confront it.
Well, thank you for
When
backtracking
criticism
on at
comes
least
to
7 of the
you,
points.
you
Maybe we
hide
should
from
go
it.
through the context.
Okay. All right. What else we got here? You want me to hold down the control so you can make it go big? There you go. Ooh, that doesn't really help, does it?
Fuck.
How bad is your vision?
Um,
Try these. I wonder if these work for you. They might be a little bit too.
They're too intense. It's like slight.
You sure?
My pressure is like -0.5, -1.
Oh, these are like -1, -1.
Yeah. See, too much. Barry Weiss.
Yes. Have you seen this article?
Nope.
You haven't read this article?
No, there's like 20 million articles on Hasan recently.
You haven't read this article?
No.
This is a very important article to read. Click in. We're reading it. You're serious? You haven't read this?
Nope. Oh, we don't have an account. Darn.
Go to that guy's thing. He has a free search.
This guy?
Not that guy.
Based. Okay, what do we do next? Got him.
Wow. Such engagement we have.
What the fuck is this? Forget that. Wait.
Oh
You
yeah,
got so mad about this.
he was mad. 1 million likes is a lot, I think, on TikTok. Is it?
It's like a OK Days, like TikTok thing. Or no, wait, I'm thinking of Instagram Reels. On TikTok, it's probably even less. It's okay. It's enough to mold him.
Anyways, in that free press article that you refuse to read, I was quoted multiple times.
Nice. Damn. What'd you say about him? Did you get him?
Yeah, I had a banger fucking quote in there, multiple banger quotes. I can't believe you didn't read it. You're a fake friend. That's
Well,
all
somebody, listen, I don't have an account for that site. Otherwise,
there's like a free link somewhere. I'm sure someone will link it eventually. Whatever. Oh yeah, he used the DGG wiki as a reference. That's how you know it was good. It was linked multiple times. He sent you traffic.
based. Is it normal for articles to cite the Destiny wiki as a primary source? Someone currently accused of multiple sex crimes by numerous women. The Destiny wiki is accused of that? Holy shit, based. Why do people not know what a primary source is? Or I guess maybe they just
This is
use
a
it
collection of
colloquially.
sources. They're just.
It's not even remotely. Yeah, this is like why? But I guess primary source just means like a source that you use.
like you used a link.
I guess yeah, it's fucking retarded. But Lance is actually retarded. So the Destiny wiki is at least accurate. It's a good source of non-biased information, regardless of your opinion of Destiny. Based.
I'm
How
sure.
fucking mad is he? Like if you think something's wrong, then point it out.
I'm sure that.
Oh damn, he got roasted, or your algorithm is delivering roasted comments. So
Yeah. I know that guy.
I don't. Fuck. Wait, refresh this. I know.
There's a refresh button.
Oh. Wow, great. Doesn't work. Thanks. Now my day is ruined. Hold on, I got it now. Boom. LOL, good one. Keep yourself safe, kid. Ooh.
That's your line,
Kill yourself.
isn't it? You tell people to stay safe.
And I'm telling them to kill themselves.
Is that what you're doing?
Ukraine. What?
Did you watch this?
No.
They released their interview with Hasan. It was so awkward.
Who are you going for in Ukraine? What side are you on that?
I'm on I'm on nobody's side. I mean, I think Vladimir Putin's bad, and what he did was wrong.
You think Ukraine guys are like pissed at Gaza?
I would be.
They're
if
like,
I was
damn,
in-
they're clout sharked.
They're in a weird predicament because like Zelensky is like super pro-Israel.
He's John Stewart. He's the John Stewart of Ukraine.
That's true. He was. He used to be.
Yeah.
But he's like has to be super pro-Israel because like he's pro-NATO. He's pro like American State Department, right? And that's what the American State Department is signaling, that they're like super pro-Israel. Meanwhile, in the early stages, when Russia was invading Ukraine, Zelensky was like, hey, can we get the Iron Dome? Like, that would be nice. They're fucking shelling us like nonstop. And Benjamin Netanyahu was like, fuck no. He stopped it.
You know all this stuff?
Yeah, it's our tech as Americans. It's our tech to give to Ukraine. And Benjamin Netanyahu was like, nope.
You know how I feel about Ukraine versus Russia?
How?
Sounds about white, dude.
This.
Not my problem. That is not my problem.
Does the Iron Dome even protect against missiles and shit?
I think it only can protect against.
thought it was something like
there's
ballistic,
a Jacob
like-
sling or whatever, right? Or something sling.
Oh yeah, that's supposed to protect against like actual missiles and shit.
Yeah, the fucking Iron Dome's only for like the shitty fucking
like the
Hamas
rockets and the
fucking
whatever,
garbage
you know.
ones. Man, how can you get by saying you don't give a shit about either side? Like,
well, because he
the left's Joe Rogan, by the way.
yeah, it's because like Joe Rogan will call himself an independent, but he will support Trump like crazy.